Sorry, excuse me. Привет. Can you speak Spanish?
Spanish? No.
In English? Maybe?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that I just look at you and probably you are the most beautiful girl I've seen today.
Thank you.
I have not seen too many Ukrainian girls because it's my second day in this country.
Oh.
So,
Where are you from?
if I talk to you in Spanish, maybe you are gonna guess.
There are many Spanish countries.
Despacito. No, I'm just from Spain.
Oh.
What's your name?
Spain. Tanya.
Tanya. Very nice to meet you, Tanya. You got like a deep, I don't know if it's beautiful, but they are deep eyes. Like a deep look on you. Yeah. Well, Ukrainian, Russian and other East European girls are not my favorites, you know, they don't fit too much with my way of being. They are normally too serious for my taste, but of course this is something that I had to check by myself in my interactions, you know, and with this, I want to tell you not to use your thoughts, your ideas that you have about a particular type of girl to not talk to her, you know, never fall into that trap. Never say, oh, no, I'm not gonna talk to her because she doesn't have my style. My advice is always to try your own experience to talk to them, because although you may think that you will never like that particular kind of girl, there may always be exceptions. And there were indeed. In the end, I also had my own stories before leaving Ukraine. I'm Javier, Tanya, from
Nice to
Spain.
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So what are you doing here?
Working.
You are working already?
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause-
let me see that color of that nails. Very special. Did you make this on your way?
No.
It's just artificial. This thing about the nails is a negative comment that I like to say in a polite way, you know? I say something like, oh, they are very beautiful, they are not real, right? Okay, they look good at you anyway. And you can also play with the color of the nails, you know, on the internet you can search for it easily. There is always a meaning for every color. And as you can see, this girl is not showing interest in the talk. The fact is that I'm losing the desire to continue talking, but instead of what I do? I keep talking as long as it's not too boring, practice and focus on what follows from another perspective. Now I change my orientation and I think, okay, this girl is attractive, I can talk to her for a while, see if we can fit even as a friends, and use it later to make group meetings where she can help me showing pre-selection to flirt her with other girls. And this is the approach that I usually give when I talk to a girl that is considered attractive by many people, but we don't fit in a deeper way. I put her in the friend zone and I see if it can be useful to meet up with her again, at the same time that in my case I was still discovering things about the culture in Ukraine.
Probably.
So where is your boyfriend?
My boyfriend's at work now.
Still work. Is he a businessman?
He's a barman.
And does he let you to have friends?
I have
Because
lots of friends.
I like to analyze how are the guys in Ukraine. I mean, are they very jealous? What if this? Look at this situation.
They are different.
I meet you now in the street, and I like you, so, or maybe not. Who knows? But we want to be friends. Would he be okay with that?
It depends on what friendship includes.
Friendship is a friendship. No kisses.
No.
Just maybe a hug. That's all.
I think that's
Meet
fine.
up, you know.
That's
meet
fine.
more people. I can introduce you to my
That's
friends.
absolutely fine.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, in general, even for us, it's completely okay.
Ah.
But okay, most are jealous, but it doesn't change a thing that friendship is just friendship. It's
Yeah, for sure.
not a reason to be jealous.
Okay, for sure not. I mean, I just like to travel around the world, and I do always the same, you know. When I see someone interesting in the street, even if it's a guy or if it's a girl, I just go, I start to talk, you know, because I really want to meet interesting people. So if they look interesting, I like to find out if they are really interesting. After asking how jealous are the boys in Ukraine, and this is an important point if I want to use it later to include her in my hangouts without the boyfriend becoming a problem, I explain what I do, my way of traveling and interacting with people, because so far I haven't talked much about myself, and it's time for her to realize that I am a very social, special guy.
What's the reason of your visit to Ukraine?
Because I got a couple of friends here, so I just came to visit them. And now Ukraine,
For how long?
At least I want to stay for all summer probably, you know. Yeah, I don't like to visit places in a way that, okay, for 1 week and then go. Because in that way, you don't really meet the culture in the deep way, you know.
There is nothing to do for the whole summer.
Of course, there is a lot of things. As soon as you meet interesting people, you can do a lot of stuff here, in any country. Why not?
Not everywhere. Maybe if you go to Odessa, it will be more interesting. At least it's
To where?
Odessa.
Odessa.
City.
Yeah, I heard about that. But that's
Yes.
more like a party place. I'm not looking for a
Yeah.
party place. I'm not really looking for that, you know. I'm not like a party guy.
Kiev is just a very busy city, and that's all.
That's all,
There is
right?
Nothing to do. I mean, for fun. It's only for business.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know what to do. Of course, here are many bars and restaurants
Events.
and parties,
What about events?
Yes.
If you wanna dance salsa, or if you wanna, meet up, language exchange. There's a lot.
I organized one event on Monday.
See?
Do
About
you
what?
know?
Surprise me.
I work with alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
So it's a meetup for tasting different alcohol.
No, it's bartenders championship.
Nice.
Do you know Angostura Rums?
And then?
Angostura,
Undersure.
Trinidadian,
Not
from
really.
Trinidad and Tobago.
But you're a bartender.
I'm not a bartender. I'm a brand manager.
Your boyfriend is a bartender.
Yes.
Fair enough. I work as a
Um,
bartender, but I like the way that you work in a bartender and you socialize with the people.
Yeah.
It's another work
that's
that
an art.
you are in contact with people
That's
all the
an
time.
art.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a
So-
sales, you know? I worked in sales as
Oh.
well. You have to convince them on that we got
Yeah.
best quality. Okay,
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean, our sales team do it. I explain them how to convince, and they convince. So
I guess it's
it happens
just
like that.
yeah, it's strategic, like a technique, like everything on sales.
Well, here she explains that she works as a manager doing marketing for a drink brand or something like that, and she certainly had all the looks of working on that. This is an affinity that we have in common, since I have also worked on such things and sales in general. But there I forgot to tell her about the people I met who work on that, and it would have been such a very good routine to tell in that moment, you know? I should have said something like, oh, what a coincidence, time ago I was dating a girl who worked in a perfume brand, and she had such a great sales skills, you know. Of course she was beautiful, but she knew how to excel and capture the client's attention, and many of the skills she applied had nothing to do with her beauty. I really admire her, and we both learned a lot from each other. Although, for my taste, she used to work too much hard and she took her life too seriously. It was like she never had time to have a break and enjoy her life, and maybe that's why in the end our paths were not compatible. Stories like that always sub-communicate an incredible preselection, you know, but you have to keep in mind that many times you would have to lie to tell something like that, you know, so that depends on the type of person you consider yourself. In my case, I like to apply mystery more than tell stories that are absolute lies, you know, and of course I always try to live a life that gives me social value and about which I can speak in my stories without having to include a string of lies. That is without a doubt your best option. You also imply with a story like this that you had a girlfriend or a fuck buddy who used to work in the same thing that her, doing the same way. You are implying that she was beautiful and she had a lot of talent. So you are implying that this girl in the story, it was better than the girl who is in front of you. So the girl in front of you is not impressing you at all. This kind of situation is great, okay? So many times will make her feel that she wants to try to impress you after telling her this, you know, to demonstrate that she's also a great, interesting person. And when she tries to make you think like that, then it's gonna mean that she's trying to impress you, and of course, that she's attracted to you.
Probably.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you. What's your name again?
Tanya.
Tanya. Okay, I'm not really good at names, you know. Tanya.
That
I will.
happens.
I will try to remember by your deep look view.
Mm-hmm.
It's very deep. I mean, it's not because you got blue eyes or beautiful eyes.
They
People
are great.
really. No. You got a deep I don't know how to say it in English. Look of way to look. When you look at somebody, I can see it because I got the same eyes. Probably. Very nice to meet you, Tania. Okay, we are gonna do this. Maybe you can come back for a meetup, and then you can introduce me to your boyfriend. Why not? Okay, and then I can introduce you to my friends. Let's have a talk together. Why not? Okay, are you okay with that?
Maybe.
Then I'm gonna get your
staying in Kiev just for several days because I'm from another city.
Ah, okay.
I'm moving to Kiev actually, but in 1 month. Now I'm here only for 5 days.
But where are you from?
Dnipro.
Dnipro.
Yeah, that's another city, but it's industrial.
Like-
It's not interesting at all.
Well,
Just
you
many
know,
factories and plants. But
that's the bad thing about Ukraine. I have to stay in the capital because of the English. Nobody speaks proper English, probably in the small towns,
That's
you know.
true.
And yeah, just give me your Facebook, and yeah, we got in contact. Keep in contact. Why not? So you organize meetups for Mondays, you said.
yeah, it's going to be here in the afternoon. The bartenders competition. Somehow it doesn't work.
Because you don't. I have to go shop, mobile shop now. Okay, I got your name. Anyway.
I can add you.
Thank you.
actually.
Yeah, better.
And that's not the most interesting part, because the most interesting part will be in Barbie restaurant. It's not far from here. So how to find you?
Yeah.
Because we will give
Yeah.
third, second, and okay, get it. And first place to the champions there, and we will have a cocktail party with some free drinks and special prices for the drinks for the cocktails, and it will be fun. Many people
Now you're
will
using a
drink there.
sales technique. I can see that.
No, I mean it's going to be real fun because there it
No,
will
it's so
be.
funny. I mean,
no,
I really like it. You know.
I mean, there it will be just for bartenders
Okay.
because all the professional community will come to support their candidates, and there it will be just a party.
Okay.
Everyone.
Fair enough. Then, show me the details by Facebook, and I'll bring my friends further. Okay.
Oh,
And then we can catch all each
Okay,
other.
I'll just invite you to the event. We've got a page of the event,
Perfect.
so I'll just send you an invitation.
Why not? Okay. Would be
Okay.
a really nice environment for a second meetup.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Now I have to go, Tania. Nice tattoo.
Thank you.
I like it. So take care. Okay. See you around. Bye bye.
Sometimes when you talk to girls who are working in a bar or something like that, they are going to try to sell you things, you know. What I do in these cases is always look at them so deeply and generate humor, you know, by saying, now you speak like a real saleswoman. If I had you on my team, without that, you would be my favorite. And this seems to me a good way to approach a situation like this. I let her know that I know those kind of sales techniques so that the talk changes and we can speak in a more human and less professional way. And well, to finish, I will say that this girl is what I call a stuffed girl. You have a party and you invite your friends on that party, okay? And this girl is attractive and interesting, but you don't have that much in common. Or maybe she got a boyfriend. What do? You invite her to the party to give you social value, and if you play with her as a friend, you can sub-communicate pre-selection too, so the other girls in the party will be crazy to catch your attention, but make sure that this girl come with more girlfriends and not with the boyfriend, because in that case it's just gonna give you a little bit of social value. The idea was to meet more girls and take them to that meetup that the girl was talking about, but in the end I met other interesting girls and I set up other plans, you know. However, never underestimate the help that this type of girl can give you when you put them in meetings with other people, okay? In addition, some of your friends will want to seduce her, of course, and giving your friends the chance to seduce an attractive girl that you know will make them appreciate you for life, especially if they end up having sex with that girl. And this is another important point that I will comment later.